Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Duskhaven Reforged. A new PTR just dropped for it, and it has caught my attention, and I've been watching this server for some time now. And frankly speaking, it's got me really wanting to see what they've done. Now, Duskhaven Reforged is a private server, much like Turtle WoW. It is a sort of plus mode to the game. They have a story mode that goes with this one that is unique, and how the original Duskhaven ended was being forced to fight a corrupted, infinite version of Nostalmu, in which he succeeds in killing everything and everyone and resetting the entire universe into a whole new alternate universe. And I'll be honest, it's ambitious and has driven my curiosity up to this point. So, today's video, and perhaps the next few videos afterwards, are going to be solely on this server, playtesting and discovering what's going on in this server. Now, right out the gate, you can see that there's a whole different type of character creation, and you can play anything, almost anything you want, including a new Tinker class that they've been working for. But I'm pretty sure this is all buggy as all get out, so I probably won't try Tinker today. Now, I might try it at some point during one of these videos, but as it stands, I probably won't. But I will try one of the other few here. And I'm not really sure which one I would choose, but I always think that, Druid's always been a good class. Shaman's always been a good class. And I think what I will choose is likely, maybe, Shaman. I will give Shaman a try. And see what's all changed for the Shaman class. I'll go ahead and do up the character and get them, oh, yes, there we go. Go ahead and give it the old treatment that I usually give most of my characters. Alright, got our character made. Let's discover what's going on. So, this is PTR number 2. They have done 1 to 40. 1 to 40 leveling is done, and it's primarily just testing and other types of things. So, we'll go ahead and dismiss all that. We don't need any of that. So it looks like the starting zone looks almost like Cataclysm. Now, mind you, this is set not on a Cataclysm server, but on a Wrath of the Lich King server. So, everything here is a bit different, and there are some texture glitches that might actually present itself. So we have to keep that in mind as we play through.
Need help?
Everything is built a little different, and things are going to be different.
King's honor, friend.
And it seems like some stuff here is not working as intended. So I will go ahead and turn my sound off just a little bit. Not off, just down, if I can. That way it's not overbearing. Let's see. Go ahead and get our Cobalt quest, and I'm pretty sure we can get our Wolf quest too while we're at it. Seems like there's a good few people here. Let's see how many people we got. So we got 57 right now, playing on the Alliance side.
Good day to you.
There could be others playing on, the Horde side, but we are currently just looking at what we have now. So we have two abilities available to our character: heal and lightning bolt. So we'll go ahead and put those down. We have obviously reputation increases, will to survive, reduces the all that kind of stuff. And Jack of all trades is a new one, so we don't have every man for himself, because it's now considered a passive ability. We have Jack of all trades, which increases all of our stats by 5% for 10 seconds, which is, I don't know, personally not a really good one. um, so a little bit about Duskhaven that I have enjoyed throughout the history of the server is the fact that they have unique things that make it unique. They used to have, uh, I don't know if they'll re-add it, which I'm sure they will, but rogues, if you were playing either Night Elf or Blood Elf, rogues at level 55 has used to gain the ability to become demon hunters. And it was very much an interesting concept, and I kind of like that concept, and I hope they bring that concept back, because it was pretty cool. Actually, I probably should have been a rogue elf to test that, to see if they have it, but I don't think they have that introduced to the game yet. So, we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. So it looks like they auto-learn our abilities free. That way we don't have to pay for anything. There's no ranking system, which is good. Most Wrath of the Lich King servers don't understand how to get rid of that, and I'm glad Duskhaven's figured it out. Level 3, we have Flame Tongue Weapon. The visuals for Flame Tongue Weapon does not work. That's good to know. Alright, I'll have to make a report about that later. I did decide to do Duskhaven as the as my next series of videos that I will be making for this coming week, which I'm hoping that people can have good reception to, for sure. And I will probably start doing other videos too, not just for this alone. I might actually do Ascension videos, because there is a RPG mode that Ascension has done that I have enjoyed for a little while when I was testing through it, and I think some people might actually enjoy it too. So I will try to do videos on that if it grabs some people's attention. I will play other indie games. I am saving up right now this following week to buy Rogue Tower Defense. I'm a big tower defense fan. I've played the Monkey Tower Defense for years, but I'm pretty sure that game has been played to oblivion here. So, hopefully Rogue Tower Defense is a great game for everybody to enjoy watching. And if some people do end up wanting to see me play Monkey Tower Defense, I will gladly play that game for people. I do have a friend who actually also enjoys that game too. And we can play it together if people are wanting to see some of that stuff. I can't say that we're both the best teammates in the world, but we try to get the game best of our ability done. So I'm sure some people will find it very laughable on how we do our stuff. For sure, for sure.
Fatality.
And I believe that that fatality sound that's being played right now is the bug report, so it's trying to pick up EULA issues, and it's letting me know. So, if anybody decides to actually want to playtest this and actually help the game improve, by all means, do so. Duskhaven has its own website. I might actually put that website down in the description of the video. So if anybody wants to help play and test or want to see what this game is about, there will be that option. And I truly think that the dev team would definitely like to have more hands on deck, for sure. So, by all means, do so. Now, I will probably make some jump cuts through some of this stuff, so I will do my 30-minute intervals for this game, but I might change it up a little bit to where I'll be here in one video, and then in the next video I'll be going through Elwyn, then the next video I'll be going through Westfall. I will be doing some jump cuts. That way, you know, you're not all getting bored watching a linear set path, unless, of course, people are going to demand that path or suggest that path. So, as it stands, because there's going to be quite a few people in these questing zones, and they will be sort of hogging the area like this right here, like this. If I knew how to edit, I'd cut this part out, because it's just, you know, crazy wait times. But I can go in a linear path if needed. I know some people do that, and I've seen quite a few videos online about that. But I do like to present the offer, you know, that way some people don't feel like they need to sit through every little last second of it when they really don't need to, you know. It's just as it stands. I do have other games in my catalog that I would probably start doing too, so I don't think I'll be just playing just this game throughout the week. I'll probably be playing multiple games throughout the week. I do have Hearts of Iron that I try to speed play. Now, speed play for Hearts of Iron is a unique concept, I guess. Essentially, it's me playing the game at 5 speed all the time. I try to rush through my games. So most people will play their Hearts of Iron games for like 4 or 6 hours a day, while I try to cut that down to about 2 to 3 hours.
You need something?
It's just me trying to,
Have a good
it is just how I play games. I play games to speed things up, to speed things along.
I buy and trade.
I don't really have much of a patience for it, so to speak. My friends think that I'm pretty insane for playing like that, but,
Well met.
you know, I have a strong enough computer to play 5 speed all the time with it, so, you know, it's just how I play. I think on the fly. So so having that
Fatality.
is definitely something that is an option I will put out there. I do play Civilization games all the time. There is 2 Civilization scenario maps that I actually did think about wanting to do, and that is Age of Imperialism. Age of Imperialism is a Civ 3 map that I do find absolutely fun. It is a World War I-esque style scenario, and it is by far one of the few great overhaul mods that I enjoy. There's another one called Giant Earth where it's just vanilla, normal Civ, but the Earth is almost to scale. It's like 257 out of 257 or something size, so it's like the maximum size it can do, and it's rather large. And I think that map is very enjoyable. You have to have certain technologies to allow for colonization, because that is a concept in this game, and that game mode, stuff like that. So it's definitely something that is unique, and I think needs a little bit more attention, a little bit more in the spotlight, so to speak. So I will be playing that game too. Let's see, what else? What else do I have? I have my Caveman the Cosmos, which I do want to get back into. I'll try to make a couple videos of that this week, if I can. Um, Generally speaking, my weekends are free days, so how I will probably do these videos is that I will be doing, like today for me, it's Saturday. So I will probably do Saturday videos all the way through and then have them released gradually over the week. Tomorrow, Sunday for me, and I'll make more videos and have them sort of like bottle them up in a way to where I can have like maybe 2 videos released per day or 3 videos released per day at different times. That way I can legitimately get myself out there. Throughout the week, I might end up doing streams, maybe, or whenever I'm not crashed out, because my job, my workplace tends to drain me out of my energy really quickly. And by the time I get home, I'm like dead. So it just becomes hard for me to process things, and believe me, hard work pays off. So my downtime, my down days, I will make efforts to increase all that kind of stuff, increase my playability and things. Um, and if I have to take a day off throughout the week, I'll probably end up making a stream, end up doing a stream. So all things considered, I will make an effort to double down my efforts and stuff. Now I do have a podcast that I will be doing. Um, Again, I have been debating that podcast whether or not to keep it on YouTube or make it on Rumble, because Rumble is a good website for free speech and stuff like that, and stuff we talk about might not be safe for YouTube, or things I don't want to risk for YouTube. How's that? I don't want to risk that stuff on YouTube. So, um, yeah. So it'll be something along those lines. Um, I did want to do Twitch for that, but I'm not really sure anymore if I want to do that for Twitch. Let's see. We have Stone Skin Totem, increasing armor. So the armor does work. It does work, but the totem itself looks like it needs some work on. So I can't wait to see what kind of human totems we're gonna get. um, let's see. This is a new quest. Deputy Annalius, east of Northshire Abbey. So it looks like we won't have the threat of the Fias Brotherhood here, but the Blackrock Orcs. So it is kind of like Cataclysm then. They took inspiration from the Cataclysm server. So we have Blackrock Orcs over here pillaging things instead of the Defias Brotherhood. Interesting. So in this universe I wonder what happened to the Defias Brotherhood in this universe then if they're not here. I bet they're still in existence, but in Elwyn and not here. I'm gonna go out and say that right now as a guess.
Bless you.
Because all this stuff is new. Now, when I played this years ago, the original, it was all normal. I mean, normal. It was like any other Wrath of the Lich King server set in a classic era mode. 1 to 60. Just with added stuff at the end. So that's just how it is and how it was. So that's what I'm gonna go on a limb and say that there's probably a lot more difference here. So I'll have to learn as I go, because that's pretty much how I'm gonna have to do this. So we'll go out and say that Blackrock's here. There's probably Defiance outside, unless something different happened. Now, they did say they wanted to go back in time a little bit, but that was them being ambitious, I feel. I feel that was them being ambitious. So we'll see what they mean by that. Now, I will say they did float the idea that they would take us back to the Second War or the First War, and gradually go up from there, which I think would be very, very ambitious. I would like to see that. Have like a Warcraft 2 version of WoW instead of a Warcraft 3 version of WoW, like it's been in Classic. I think that would be pretty cool. I would think a First War would probably be really cool too. Maybe change the fate of how Stormwind collapses, or try to keep it alive as best as possible. I think that would be a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be gripped to that idea and say that would probably be really good. So we'll see what the devs have in store for us on that front, for sure. For sure. So, let's see. Hit level 6, we have 2 totems at our disposal. We have Earthbind and we have Stoneclaw totem, which is awesome. Awesome. I will say, I do not really like this little totem switcher thing here. I do like having my totems out in my bar, just so that I can grab them real quick instead of having to shift things around. So I will ignore this to the best of my ability. And we'll set things up here. So we have our taunt totem, we have our slow totem, we have our armor totem. I'll keep those there. That way I can grab them real quick if I need to.
What can I do for the Alliance?
I kind of wish undead were shamans in this server, because I would be playing one right now. I think undead shaman is pretty cool. Ride the lightning style stuff. There was one server that was Wrath of the Lich King. And it's dead now, it's long gone. The server quit. But it had undead shaman, and I thought to myself, Iron Maiden style things, Metallica style things, undead lightning wielding Iron Maiden style stuff, like Ride the Lightning kind of deal. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm probably getting all that wrong, but I haven't listened to metal in a long while. My dad got me into all that kind of stuff, so I'm probably wrong on that. He'll probably hit me over the head saying, how can you get that wrong? Yeah. I'm sure he would say something like that. There's a path between the Abbey and the Burning Steps. There you'll find the elite among their ranks. Wait, what? So they're... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what they're talking about. Huh. I don't want to fight that guy. Oh, I just saw that. I didn't notice it, but it was really subtle. But the AI will now fight your totems if they grab their attention first. So you can't just place down Earthbind and just run, because the NPCs will fight that. They'll destroy it. Okay. That's pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Let's see. Got two guys up here. Place down this totem. So I want to fight the apprentice first. Now the NPCs, albeit, you know, probably weaker than me, they can still do some damage to me. And this is not bad setup. Not a bad setup at all. I enjoy this setup. I'm wondering if they changed everybody. Every starting zone. That would be something that I'll be probably investigating. That is definitely something I'll be investigating. So I think I'll be splitting up a little bit here. I'll probably do this video on the human starting zone. And then getting the human starting zone done, I'll make another video where I would try out the blood elf starting zone, because if this is back in time, then I will completely assume is a big thing, that there's probably more undead, but I'll probably glance my eyes in there just to see, look around, see what's going on. This is new. So does this town have a name? This looks like it's a town. Well, I mean, obviously it's a town. I mean, clearly. Still though. And when NPCs respawn, if they're hostile, they will go straight for the throat. Noted. Noted.
That's still recharging.
I see something else over there too. I see an orc base over there. That's cool. That's interesting. Gonna guess that the guy's in here. I see his corpse there. Oh, he's an elite. Interesting.
That isn't ready yet.
I'm sure the elite status doesn't really mean much. It didn't mean much. The elite status didn't mean much. I am curious about over here. Like, look at that. What's down that way? I know it's an orc base. Very curious. Alright, let's head back out of here. Looks like I'm grabbing a bit of attention. Let's see, will they do it again? Yes, they will. They will do it again. Get that taunt totem out. Or not. Slow down. Slow your roll, champ. Got a warlock down there. Let's heal up. Heal up. Are they all just consolidating everything? There's gonna be, I don't know if I enjoy that. I hope they change that.
Go with honor, friend.
Switching around, stuff like that. Instead of it all being in one tree, it needs, I think they should break it up into multiple. Okay.
Need help?
So you give the report. They gave me a chest item,
Light bless you.
chest reward, only to give me another chest reward. Yeah, I think they can edit that a little bit.
Fatality!
Because they're just gonna give me a new chest that's gonna be better than this that I just got. Just a little weird. And apparently, as a human, I can speak Orcish.
Fatality.
That's curious. I can actually, we can speak to Horde and Alliance, both collectively. That's interesting. Very interesting.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Need to destroy laborers.
Be careful.
We'll get a new chest. We'll just go ahead and get a new chest after we got a chest.
I supply only the finest goods.
What can I do for you?
Fatality.
See you around.
Oh, we hit the 30-minute mark, and I'm pretty sure we saw pretty much the unique starting area here and stuff like that. Not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed it. Not bad to add stuff in. Never to discredit creativity or anything like that. Pretty much the rest of this video that I'll probably be doing is just clearing out the rest of this, and then make it to the. This is the only quest that we technically need before we can leave out of the zone. So, and I'm sure there's like tons of people in here too. So, I do like the new mines. I mean, this is a good detail.
Fatality.
They have two-handed axe. Awesome. Probably use it. It looks like Flame Tongue is not just a weapon buff, but rather a person buff. So, that's... I guess that's one way to do it. I'll probably go melee shaman in here, enhancement shaman, throughout the leveling of this character. So, yeah, the rest of this quest line is just probably killing the kobolds and leaving for Elwyn, for Gold Shear. So I'll go ahead and end this video now, and until the next episode comes out, till then, peace out.